Hi everybody, welcome back. I finally have my Wi-Fi back on my laptop. Yay, so excited. So I thought that I would share with you guys today some of my current favorite beauty products. Some are new and some are old. There's a lot of Urban Decay, but I thought it would be fun to let you guys know the stuff that I'm really loving right now. There's a couple of skincare things and a couple of hair care things, but most of them are makeup related. So I'll start with the skincare things. I've got two things from the same brand. These are two products from Haircare. They're still in the boxes because I've been meaning to do a full review. I've got a few products from the line that they sent me to try. So I'm going to be doing a review on that to be sharing with you guys because the products are so good. So one of the favorite things I've been loving is this toner. It's an aloe and tea tree toner. And oh my god, it is so effective. I've been having a little bit of issue with my skin, probably a pregnancy thing where I've just been noticing that it has been a little bit dull. It hasn't looked as good as it has looked before and just been a little uneven. And this stuff is making such a huge difference in my skin. When I'm not wearing makeup, my skin is just so much more even, and I really think it has a lot to do with this. The next Haircare product is a green tea clarifying facial serum, specifically for combination oily skin, so it's perfect for me because I have combo skin. And this stuff is so good. It's this super smooth cream that just absorbs so quickly and so easily into the skin. And I usually follow the toner with the serum before I do moisturizer. And I mean, sometimes I just don't even want to put a moisturizer on top because my skin feels so good. And I love green tea. Like, it's not like it has like a super strong green tea scent, but it's just a little bit of green tea and I love it. I love skin beauty products that have tea in them. There's something about, I don't know, white tea, green tea, black tea. I love them so much. I love the way they smell and they really seem to do some kind of magic for my skin. Then I have two hair care things. The first is a shampoo. I found this at Winners and this is from Juice Organics. It's called their Palm Smooth shampoo. It is for normal dry color treated hair, pomegranate scent. Oh my god. This stuff, I don't know what I was expecting. I wanted to have another shampoo to rotate in because I find if I use the same shampoo too many times in a row, they stop being effective. But if I have a couple to rotate in, then I can keep using them longer. So it'll take a long time for me to finish one up, and generally I'll finish kind of everything around the same time. But I saw this one when I was at Winners and I was like, ooh, pomegranates, I'm so in. But my god, my hair feels super clean after using this. It feels clean, it feels moisturized, it feels hydrated. I haven't been really styling my hair a lot recently just because, well, I haven't had a lot of time for that. Been pretty busy with work. I've been having to do a lot of shift work, so on top of pregnancy, it's been like really hectic time. So I haven't been putting a lot of care into my hair, but what I've noticed is that using this shampoo, you know, conditioner, just put my hair up, and then day two, because I don't wash my hair every day, and day two my hair, I can take it out from its ponytail and it's like full of volume and life and like it just looks so much better than it did before. And yeah, I really want to try the conditioner for this shampoo because I just think that if I've had good luck with the shampoo, then maybe the conditioner will be just as magical. So I've been really pleased with this shampoo. The second hair thing is from Bumble and Bumble. This is the Hairdresser's Invisible Oil Primer. And sometimes I will just put a little bit of this into my wet hair after it's done, especially if I'm just going outside. It is a heat UV protective primer, so I just kind of want to give my hair a little bit of extra protection in the summertime. Anything to avoid any more kind of damage to it. This is a really great product. I believe I've talked about it before because I did have a sample size or a smaller size of it and then did buy the full size because I find that it lasts a long time and it's really worth it. Some Bumble and Bumble products are pretty expensive, but I believe this was only something like $22, something like that, and it's gonna last me a long time still. I've got a ton left. Now on to the fun stuff, the makeup. As I said at the beginning, there's a lot of Urban Decay here. I'm pretty brand loyal. When I find a brand that works for me, I will pretty much try everything from that brand and usually get pretty hooked on stuff from that brand. So I did go and buy the Naked Smoky palette. No surprise there. I'm an Urban Decay eyeshadow junkie and I had to pick this up and I've been obsessed with it. I had a little bit of fun just kind of playing around with the colors there in this. Oh my god, it's just so beautiful. So this color, Dirty Sweet, has been everything. It is so beautiful. You've probably already seen 10,000 videos where people are talking about this palette and swatching it, but that's a swatch of Dirty Sweet there, and it's just like, I like it even better than Half Baked, honestly. And so this has been really nice to work with some of the shadows that I've been panning with my Pan That palette, especially some of the lighter shades. So I have been using High and I've been using 13, Combust, Whiskey, and Password, the 4 matte ones on this side. I haven't played around a lot with these ones because some of these are pretty similar to shades that I have in the Naked palette, which I'm currently trying to use. I have used them a little bit just because it's a new palette and I want to play around with it. But generally it's been these lighter shades on either end to go with the Naked palette, so I can hopefully finish that one up even sooner and really use this one more. Oh my god, it's so, like, the packaging is just so beautiful. I can't wait to see what Urban Decay comes out with next because this is just one of my favorite things from them. I was just going to mention this blending brush really quick. I have mentioned these brushes on my channel before. They are from a brand called Still Spa Essentials. It might be a Canadian brand, I'm not sure. I found these at Walmart. This is an eyeshadow blending brush, and this is the brush I've been reaching for to blend my shadows, and I just couldn't be happier with the way it looks. And this was only like a couple of dollars, this brush, and it is so soft. It's perfectly shaped. It works so well for blending shadows out and blending things together. It's really changed the way that I apply makeup. Such a good brush. So affordable. I highly recommend these. So again, it's the Still Spa Essentials, and this is the eyeshadow blender. I have 2 eyeliners I've been loving, both from Urban Decay, no surprise. The first one that I've been loving is a dark matte navy blue called Sabbath, and that's what that looks like here. Wow, this is the navy blue eyeliner of my dreams. I love navy blue eyeliner. I have blue eyes. A lot of times you get that advice of like stay away from blues, but I just find that navy blue is so beautiful with blue eyes, especially when you use like a gold shadow. When I was using the Naked 3 palette a lot, especially the shadow Trick, which is this beautiful kind of rose gold shade, that with this liner is just so kind of unexpected but beautiful and really makes my eyes just super, like, really pop, because my eyes are pretty blue, and when you add the rose gold, you know, pinky copper stuff, that's already making my eyes pop. And I find that the navy really works better than black for making them pop, and the matte finish is just stunning. The other eyeliner might be a little bit surprising to some people, but this is Woodstock, and this eyeliner, yeah, Yeah, I've been rocking some pink liner and some pink shadow sometimes, especially on my lower lash line, just to give it a little pop of color. It's been so fun to just kind of play around with some different things and finding different color combinations and things that work. And when I'm having a pretty blah, boring eyeshadow day and it's just like, oh, I'm just gonna keep trying to use this like matte shadow up or something, then I can be like, oh, I'll just put a little bit of pink liner here instead of like a black or a brown, and yeah, like it's amazing. I have this lash primer from Dior, which I have mentioned before. I've really been digging eye primer. This stuff is pretty much gone. There's very, very, very little left of this, but this is just like a white mascara you apply before you would apply your regular mascara. And what I find it does for me is help my mascara look better for longer. When I apply a basic mascara, it's okay, nothing like special, but I find that this primer really works well at keeping my lashes well separated, and then the mascara looks good for hours longer. I'm not necessarily going to go purchase a full size of this one. I did request another sample of a primer, a lash primer from Sephora. I think it's one from Tarte, because I want to see if that one will work as well as this one did, because it's an extra step, but I really think it does make a difference. I mentioned this a few times, and it's also in my Finish 5 by Fall, and this is from Smashbox. It's the LA Lights Blendable Lip and Cheek Color Stick in Hollywood and Highlight, and this has been my favorite highlight. So that's the highlight shade right here. I just love this so much. I could never be really convinced that highlighters were that good of a thing, because they just never really seem to work very well for me, but this one works so well. I love it so much. I have this little loose powder from Bare Minerals, and this is a eye brightener in Well Rested, and I've been using a domed brush to apply a little bit under my eyes, and even sometimes on top of my eyeshadow primer if I really have a strong redness there that I need to correct. And I tell you, it really does make a difference. I was feeling really tired one day, and I just happened to pick this up because it was sitting on my vanity, and I looked at it, it said well rested, and I was like, well, I'm definitely not well rested today, but let's try this out and see if it works. And it really does. It's slightly yellow. It really does brighten up your under eye area, and it really does make me look like I got a good night's sleep even when I didn't. And it's worked really well over top of my Naked Skin concealer. This is in Fair Neutral, and these two together have really helped pull together some of my even most basic daily makeup when I'm going to work, and I don't look like I'm exhausted even when I am. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this guy because you guys have heard it all already. This is my Holy Grail foundation. This is the Urban Decay Naked Skin. I did go a shade lighter than I normally do. I got 0.5 instead of 1 because they were sold out of 1. And 0.5 is an even better color match than 1. I think I liked 1 because I don't know, I fall into the trap because I'm so fair that getting a slightly darker foundation will just make me look better, and it really doesn't work that way. When I can get a really good color match, it's amazing, and I can't believe that I wasn't using 0.5 for so long and I was using 1, because as much as I've loved and I've raved about the shade 1 of this foundation since it came out, 0.5 is so much better for me, and I just love this. I also threw in another foundation that I wanted to talk about. I picked up this serum foundation. It's a Nude Healthy Glow Ultra Fluid Serum Foundation from Dior. And Dior is one of those luxury brands that just make me feel so good when I use them. I honestly want to be able to get my makeup collection down to like the necessities and be able to have more high-end products, because I find that they work really well, and I find that there's something that makes me feel good about using them, and I feel very luxurious, and it's hard to explain, but that's the way that this foundation makes me feel. It's a different applicator than other ones. It's like a dropper where you just drop a little bit onto your brush or your face and blend it out, and it's amazing. And it's really 2 drops of this will cover my entire face. And I mean, it's like a medium coverage foundation in 2 drops. It's incredible. I was so surprised when I had gone to Shoppers Drug Mart, which is a store in Canada that sometimes has beauty counters, and the one I went to had the Dior counter, and she put the 2 drops on and did my face, and I wasn't obviously looking at it at the time, didn't have a mirror, and I was just like, I hardly think that's going to be enough coverage. And when she showed me in the mirror, like, that's insane how good it looks and how light it feels. So I couldn't resist picking this up. I am working on panning a MAC foundation, so I can do like a drop of this and like a drop or 2 of the MAC, or like a drop of the Urban Decay and a couple more pumps of the MAC, some sort of combination, so I can kind of get a good mix. But this stuff is so good. I'm such a foundation like primer junkie, and this is one of the best ones I have tried. It's such a different experience from other foundations, and honestly, if you are anywhere near like a Dior counter or a Sephora that sells Dior, like, try this out. Just get them to put the pump or 2 onto your face, and yeah, it feels luxurious, and I'm a high-end foundation junkie, can I say. And lastly, this, as I said, has been a lot of Urban Decay. I just want to mention my all-nighter setting spray, because this stuff, I don't know how they do it, you know, hairspray for your face. I can leave the house first thing in the morning, you know, makeup done, have this stuff sprayed on my face, and come home at the end of the day and take my makeup off, you know, 4 hours after I get home at the end of the day, and it's still pretty much 100% intact from this morning. And I completely credit this stuff. It's been such a lifesaver over the summer, because it has been pretty warm, pretty sweaty, and even with, I can feel my face being a little bit more glowy, shall we say, but my makeup has held in place beautifully. This stuff is so good and so worth the price. Urban Decay is so good. So that's enough praise for Urban Decay, I guess. I always feel so funny doing these kind of videos, because it does tend to be like a lot of stuff from the same brand. What can I say? I like what I like. So anyway, those are my current favorite beauty products. Let me know if you guys have tried any of these and what you think. And let me know what you guys are currently loving, because I'd like to hear what stuff is working for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any other questions or comments, requests, concerns, anything, please leave them for me down below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video today. I really appreciate it. And please subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.